Hey F1 for you fam! Today, buckle up for a wild ride into the heart of Formula One drama as we dive deep into the bittersweet rivalry that unfolded between Red Bull and Mercedes in the 2021 season. This isn't just about speed on the track, it's a clash of titans extending beyond the race course. Red Bull and Mercedes, two giants locked in a fierce battle for supremacy. The 2021 Formula One season wasn't just about lap times and podium finishes. It was a war fought both on the asphalt and in the media spotlight. Every turn, every pit stop, and every strategic move were like chess moves in a high-stakes game. As the engines roared and the rubber burned, Red Bull's Christian Horner and Mercedes' Lewis Hamilton found themselves at the forefront of this high-octane drama. It wasn't just about racing. It was a duel of strategies, mind games, and the relentless pursuit of victory. Off the track, the war spilled onto social media, press conferences, and interviews. The rivalry wasn't confined to the racing lines. It took on a life of its own, captivating fans and creating headlines worldwide. It was more than just a sporting contest. It was a clash of ideologies, team cultures, and the unyielding pursuit of glory. So, rev up your engines and fasten your seatbelts as we dissect the bittersweet moments, the controversies, and the intense competition that defined the Red Bull versus Mercedes rivalry in the 2021 season. This is F1 for you, and this is where the drama unfolds. Let's dive into the heated exchanges, the on-track battles, and the behind-the-scenes intensity in the clash of Red Bull and Mercedes. A rivalry begins. Mercedes, coming off the epic showdown, finds itself in a peculiar position. While the lack of a nail-biting championship battle may have left some fans yearning for more, don't be fooled. The hunger for victory still burns brightly in the Mercedes camp. In the aftermath of the 2021 season, Mercedes, despite facing a temporary championship hiatus, refused to hit the brakes on their pursuit of excellence. Sure, the racetrack battles might have taken a back seat for a moment, but behind the scenes, the team's hunger for triumph remains insatiable. Lewis Hamilton and the Silver Arrows continue to eye the pinnacle of success, determined to reclaim their spot at the top. What's fascinating, though, is that the competition extends beyond the asphalt. Mercedes isn't just challenging Red Bull on the racetrack. They're keeping the rivalry alive through bold statements and media interactions. It's a mind game as much as it is about horsepower and aerodynamics. The war of words, the subtle jabs, and the strategic maneuvers off the track, they all play a part in this post-2021 narrative. So, as we navigate the twists and turns of the evolving F1 landscape, keep a close eye on Mercedes. They might not be in the midst of a championship dogfight right now, but make no mistake, the Silver Arrows are revving their engines, ready to surge back into the spotlight. Let's rewind to the iconic McLaren in 1988, where the legendary Ayrton Senna and Alain Prost ruled the tracks, showcasing an unprecedented level of prowess. Then, fast forward to Williams in 1992, with Nigel Mansell at the wheel, dominating the competition and leaving spectators in awe. Who can forget Ferrari's Red Reign in 2004, led by Michael Schumacher, creating a symphony of victory that echoed throughout the season? And of course, the recent memory of Mercedes from 2014 to 2016, a turbocharged dynasty with Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg at the helm. But here's the twist. Dominance isn't a recent phenomenon. It's woven into the very fabric of F1 since its inception. From the roaring 60s to the turbocharged 80s, dominant teams have shaped the narrative of Formula One. It's a tale of evolving technology, strategic brilliance, and the pursuit of perfection that transcends eras. So, as we celebrate the speed demons of the past and present, remember, dominance isn't just a phase, it's a legacy etched in the annals of Formula One. Taking a closer look. Let us now dissect the Formula One chessboard where Red Bull and Mercedes are playing a high-stakes game. It's not just about who's crossing the finish line first. It's about the perception battles, the unexpected challengers, and the self-inflicted struggles that add spice to the racing narrative. The instances where McLaren and Aston Martin, the underdogs in this high-speed saga, closed the gap to Red Bull, It's a plot twist that suggests maybe, just maybe, Mercedes' struggles aren't solely due to Red Bull's dominance. Could it be that the mighty Silver Arrows are facing some self-inflicted wounds? The paddock whispers suggest so. Now, let's dive into a psychological war waged in the minds of racing fans. Red Bull and Mercedes, two giants, each claiming their right to the throne. Is it all about raw speed, or is there more to the story? The drama unfolds not just on the asphalt, but on the narrative spun by the teams. A battle of words, statistics, and mind games. Peeling back the layers of the Red Bull versus Mercedes rivalry, Christian Horner's counterpunch to Lewis Hamilton's recent remarks. The Red Bull maestro doesn't hold back, pointing out Mercedes' prolonged dominance in the past. It's a subtle reminder that every dynasty has its peak and valley. And right now, Red Bull is riding the crest. But that's not all. Horner, visibly frustrated, shoots back at Mercedes for playing the blame game. According to him, the Silver Arrows are pointing fingers at Red Bull to mask their own performance hiccups. It's a classic case of deflect and counter, adding an extra layer of spice to this already simmering rivalry. Mercedes' aero department issues. Moving on, time to dive into the turbulent waters of Mercedes' aero department, where the winds of scrutiny have been blowing since the start of the 2022 season. It's not just about horsepower, it's about the intricate dance between air and machine that can make or break a team's performance. First on our radar is the controversial zero-pod concept, a bold move that, unfortunately for Mercedes, ended up being a dud. The failure of this aerodynamic experiment sent shockwaves through the F1 community and added a hefty dose of pressure on the aero department. The drama didn't stop there though. Personnel changes in the aero department further fueled speculation about the team's quest for the perfect aerodynamic formula. Now, let's talk about Damon Hill's blunt take on Mercedes' ability to adapt to the latest ground effect cars. The former champion doesn't mince words, expressing a lack of faith in the Silver Arrows' capacity to stay ahead in the ever-evolving F1 landscape. It's a candid perspective that adds an extra layer of intrigue to the unfolding saga of Mercedes' aero challenges. Not to mention, Damon Hill's fascinating take on the ebb and flow of Mercedes' dominance in the world of F1. First up, Hill's insightful perspective on Mercedes' past dominance. He attributes a lion's share of their success to the superiority of their power unit. It's a reminder that horsepower has often been the crown jewel in the F1 kingdom, and Mercedes, with their mighty engines, ruled with authority. But here's the intriguing twist in Hill's analysis. He expresses concerns about Mercedes grappling with the latest ground effect cars. It's like watching a heavyweight boxer suddenly having to master ballet, a challenging transition. Hill raises questions about the Silver Arrows' ability to decode the complexities of this new era, emphasizing their historic reliance on the powerhouse under the hood. Ramifications of dominance. Hill's concerns seem to be true as the Silver Arrows face turbulence and inconsistency on the Formula One circuit. It's not just about the checkered flag. It's about the unexpected twists and turns that left fans scratching their heads. The roller coaster of a race in the United States and Mexico. Mercedes, usually the juggernauts of precision, found themselves navigating tricky terrains. The once mighty machines seemed to stutter, and the results weren't quite what the Silver Arrows were accustomed to. It's a tale of high expectations meeting the harsh reality of the late season's grind. Now, let's dive into Karun Chandok's take on Mercedes' enigmatic highs and lows. The racing expert weighs in on the Silver Arrows' struggles, pointing out their apparent inability to fully understand the reasons behind the roller coaster. It's like trying to solve a puzzle with missing pieces, frustrating and perplexing for a team that's used to being at the pinnacle of performance. As we cruise through the drama-filled lanes of late-season F1 action, stay tuned to F1 4U for all the insider details on Mercedes' quest to regain their footing. From unpredictable races to expert analyses, this is where the pulse of the late season struggles beats loudest. And there you have it, F1 for you speed enthusiasts. What a thrilling ride through the twists and turns of the Formula One world. If you enjoy the adrenaline-fueled journey with us, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more heart-pounding updates, and ring that notification bell to stay in the fast lane with F1 for you. We are not just a channel, we're your pit stop for all things Formula One. From the roaring engines to the strategic mind games, we've got you covered. Feel the need for speed? Drop your comments below, share your thoughts, and let's keep this conversation burning rubber. Whether you're a seasoned race aficionado or a newcomer to the F1 universe, F1 4U is your go-to destination for the latest, greatest, and most exhilarating updates in the world of Formula One. Until next time, stay tuned, stay fast, and stay F1 4U.